Three Gorges Dam in danger of collapse. Please, God, stop. And it's Gigi. What is this?
This is USA military power. Look at the thumbnails, dude.
Wow, dude.
They got banger thumbnails. And then this other Indian channel. But this is what happens, dude. China is attacking everyone.
I love I love the Chinese thumbnail rips. Flood,
dude.
fury, and punishment.
But isn't Xi Jinping? He does look like a Winnie the Pooh, right?
He's such a thumbnailable guy. Like that's the whole thing about him.
He's so Winnie the Pooh, dude. With the umbrella.
So yeah, that's hilarious.
He's so cute. He is a cute guy. It's I mean, you almost can't blame him for letting them take over the country because he just looks so nice and honest.
Yeah. But he's terrible.
I mean, until he got in, he was just a goody boy. He was a good boy. I feel like once he got in, then
So tell people what happened here. Tell people what happened. Nobody knows.
Honestly, look, this is a big issue in China right now. Let's play the first video because basically what's happening is in the first video you'll see this. There's a bunch of dams breaking in China right now, and it's flooding them. And basically, the journalists are not allowed to report on it.
All right,
so they got a tight lock on the journalists. This is like right now, dude. It's brutal.
About 50 people remain missing, but China doesn't want the world to know this. As foreign journalists are being targeted for reporting the flood. Oh my gosh, that's horrific.
I know, dude.
So like
they're so cracked down.
So a dam broke, huh?
Yeah. And they're like, hey, don't tell anyone. It'll make us look stupid.
Oh, that's horrific, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And then let's see. Is there another clip here?
No, that's it.
Oh, no, that's it.
I mean, unless you want to... Dude, if you want to check out the American military power clips, their clips are pretty tight.
Oh, no, here it is. Just, so here's this guy. Yeah.
Was disturbed by the attacks on foreign journalists and urged the Chinese authorities to ensure safety for journalists to report independently. In one of the incidents, the local branch of the ruling Communist Party Youth League asked its social media followers to reveal the whereabouts of foreign scribes covering the floods.
I'm sure they just wanted to thank them for their service. That's why they wanted to know their location.
They put out like this is the official word.
Golly, look at people are driving, dude.
I know.
Look at that work ethic. Look at that work ethic. They're going to work.
No choice.
It's 5 feet outside. They're going to work.
They're going to work, dude. And a bunch of people got locked in subways, underwater in subways. This is right now, dude. They won't let anyone cover this. Yeah, dude. They keep blocking the coverage of it, and nobody really knows about it. It's like happening the last like 4 or 5 days.
Look, first of all, if you got in this water, you deserve a Pulitzer Prize. Like, oh my gosh, look at that,
dude. They're going the subway lines. People just died in the subway too.
Look at this.
The subway is just
full
of
of
water.
Sure. Look at that.
Yeah, it's brutal, dude.
Oh.
I feel like we gotta do a China
actually
watch.
horrifying.
Towards the north, several cities like Hebei, Anyang, and Zhengzhou were worst affected due to flash floods in the region.
Look at that, man. That is just. That's crazy.
That is nuts,
Look
dude.
at this. What?
Yeah.
Wow.
People are saying they just built these shoddy dams too. That's why. It's like there's a lot of like government corruption and cover up on the dams.
Hey.
They built some shoddy dams. I think some of the dams are political dams too because they're controlling water supply to like 30% of India, 40% of India. They just control the water supply. So when they took over Tibet, this dam broke in Inner Mongolia actually. But it's flooding a lot of stuff, and there is a lot of like talk of like what like these dams are supposed to be these wonders, these like big like these are the Three Gorges Dam is a big dam, is a big project.
Okay.
Very impressive, but a lot of corruption and a lot of cover up in building it. And I feel like the part of the reason they built it too, like they do need it. Like I was looking into it more today. It's like they do need it because China has been flooded like this for thousands of years. So they do need the dams. But then a lot of people also say that they're building dams for political reasons because then they can control the water supply of like 30-40% of India and 5 other countries that are in that like South China Sea area. So they control the water supply for everyone. They build these dams. I mean, this is what you get, man. You talk too much shit. Now everyone hates you. These thumbnails alone are egregious.
Look at this, dude. Whoa.
There are concerns that a dam might break in another city near Zhengzhou in the same province, and the rain is still coming down.
Wow. Hey, actually, while we're talking about this, I actually saw this clip from Tucker Where I thought you'd like this. You see this?
Let's
You
see
see,
it.
Tucker reveals why the New York Times mysteriously deleted articles. I don't know if this is true, but let's check it out. I feel like you always have to couch every one of these
More
articles
evidence
with
tonight that it's always the
like this.
people you most suspect. Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York, is every bit the creep you thought he was and more. He talks like a
He's
mafia
too
leader,
excited.
and he acts like one. What the New York Times did. But why?
Sorry, I guess this is the part.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, these arrangements, as we said, continued for years, and then last summer, they stopped abruptly.
Oh, no, here it is. Sorry.
Dude, what
Also,
is this new
tonight,
background that he
coming
got?
to
He has
you
this regal
from
background now?
Budapest,
Yeah, I don't know what that
consciously,
is.
What
a
building is
living
it?
historical record.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Sorry.
Articles that had appeared there going back nearly a decade, because this country just couldn't get better. We're going to have a lot more on that in just a minute.
Okay, here it is. Sorry. This
But
is the
first
part.
tonight, welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight, coming to you from Budapest, Hungary. Last summer, as the COVID pandemic raged
I wonder
throughout
if
the
he's
United
actually
States,
there.
people who still read the New York
Oh, he's in
Times
Budapest.
began
That's
to notice
fine.
something very
Yeah.
strange happening at the paper. Hundreds of articles that had appeared there going back nearly a decade suddenly
God.
vanished. They disappeared.
Oh, my
There was no
God.
way to find them. Nothing like this had ever happened.
Oh my God.
The New York Times
Amish left. He
considers
couldn't handle
itself
it.
very self-consciously a living historical record. The paper maintains meticulous, searchable archives going back to before the Civil War, to 1851.
Are we going to get immediately claimed for this?
Yet last August,
I don't want the
a huge
stream to go
number
down.
of articles just disappeared.
I feel
What
like
was in those
5
articles?
seconds this is going to get claimed.
We know the answer because a handful of
talking over it.
history-minded readers
If we talk over it,
preserved
it's okay,
them
no?
when they first appeared. Every one of them was a propaganda piece.
Okay, so basically they realized, I can just explain it real quick. They realized that New York Times just all of a sudden deleted a bunch of articles, and they don't really do that often. So people took notice, and they realized that the papers that were deleted were just a bunch of pieces on China. And this guy's point is that it was Chinese propaganda. Let's take a watch.
Paid for by the Chinese Communist Party, all designed to look like news articles. You're seeing one of them on your screen right now. It reads,
Oh my
China
God.
Watch. Diaoyu Islands belong to China. That's the headline.
This is actually crazy.
Now, why would the New
That's
York
funny.
Times
Dude, that's like a China rip, though. You know China, like, wants that. That's in the New York Times.
No. Dude, the times are tight. There's no money. When? But was this recent or is this a long time ago?
I don't know.
America's paper of record, print propaganda from a totalitarian regime and pretend it was a news article? Well, for money. Financial filings show the New York Times made more than $100,000 a month from this garbage. Those payments were not disclosed at the time. They were hidden from New York Times readers. They were only uncovered after the fact by the Washington Free Beacon. And the Times wasn't the only news organization that did this, that took money from the Chinese
Sloppy,
Communist
dude.
Party. Since 2016, the Chinese Communist Party paid
Anyway.
Chinese- the
That's
Chinese
what I'm
government-
saying. That's what I'm saying. Every now and then, hot rip.
Oh, Tucker's got hot rips, dude. I mean, yeah, every 10th one. Look, a broken clock's right twice a day. But the oh my God, dude.
China's
you know what's
got the New York Times in
know,
their
dude.
pocket, dude. They say we own Jiaoyan Island, and New York Times says yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
what's up,
it
Tom Nash?
sounds-
Tom Nash in the chat. Go ahead.
What up, Tom Nash? Bear market is here. Bear market. Bear market. Bear market. Can you tell us about China, dude? I've been hearing from a lot of people that China's actually broke. Like all this bluster, all this talk, all this aggressiveness. There's no money. They have no money apparently. They're like not financially even secure. I know it's like so against the so against the Asian stereotype, but apparently they're broke. Like I don't know how they're doing any of this. Militarily, they don't make sense. They're posturing. Dude, they have spy ships like outside of Australia. They're very aggressive. And then this, like, you're tweeting at MSNBC. Have respect. Your military is nothing compared to the U.S. alone. It's nothing. It's like it's a joke.
It's very
Even
funny
over
because
there.
just last episode you were telling me how scared you are. Yeah, you think China's #1 now, and now you're saying China's nothing.
I'm here. This is what I'm saying. I want to maybe like we should ask Bear Market for one of these days. It would be good to hear just a financial expert tell me about this because a couple of people have told me about this.
Yeah.
That China is bloody broke. There's nothing to back it. Like it's all their money, even with this bridges, the dams thing, right? People are saying that they spent all their infrastructure money in other countries. like buying out other politics, like they own land in other countries now, like they own ports and stuff. So they're being very aggressive. But I honestly think, like the water, like the thing, you can't stop nature and you can't try to conquer everyone. So they suffer. It's like the con artists. It's like they are trying to be number one, but they suffer for their number one trying because they're flooding, dude. I mean, I don't want to be like Pat Roberts when he said that Haiti, they made it. Remember when he said Haiti made a deal with the devil? I don't want to be that guy. But I am going to say that the Buddha sends his loving kindness goddess to say, you cannot block the Tao. The great Tao will flow. And it's like, you have to be nice to your neighbors. And stuff. But dude, that's why all the neighbors are ripping them.
Can I say though, bear market just spoke. I want to give you that. I want to give you a message straight from the bear market.
Tell me bear market.
China is in big trouble. They have a democratic crisis. They are screwed long term, struggling to keep the light on after not taking over nothing. Yep.
Not taking over nothing. Yeah. That's what I've heard, man. Like financially, they're not solvent at all. Like America's actually financially.
I have no idea. I mean, like when I look at like everybody goes, okay, America's in so much debt. We're running up the debt clock. Okay, so we're in debt. Who owns our debt? Well, China owns all our debt. Okay, that's not actually true. But
20%, 30%.
People used to say that. So like, oh, China must have all the money, and then people go, no, China doesn't have that much money. So who has the money, Amish?
It's like it's like the billionaires have it now. It's like ethereal though a little bit. It's in their accounts, but then they're taking their money and putting it back in the stock market.
They have billions, but we have trillions of debt. Trillions, Amish.
Oh, of debt. Yeah.
Trillions. No billion. Hasn't been a trillionaire yet.
Do you ever feel like the money is just we just make up money basically, right? And so when we want the economy booming, which is all of us having a good life,
I think
we just kind of go
way
print
to look
the money.
at money. No, it's a terrible way to look at it.
You look at money as value created.
Yeah.
But America, okay, so in that sense, America does print a lot of money. There's a lot of, just printing, quantitative easing, printing.
Yeah, no, I think that's a bad idea long term. I mean, it's an interesting. There are like economic theories that if you do a little bit of it, it can help ease out like the downturns and stuff. But
isn't it a Keynesian kickstart? It's called a Keynesian kickstart.
It's kind of people akin it to like a pain drug or something where you start taking it, helps you feel a little better.
Yeah.
Then you keep taking it because you like feeling better, and you just you eventually rely on it. So people are saying we've done this for so long, we've printed money for so long to just solve our problems that we just can't stop, and that can get you into trouble long term. I mean, we'll see.
We do have to work. We have to be more productive.
Ultimately, you have to create something though as a country. You can't just keep printing dollars. That doesn't do anything. You're just inflating the supply of money. You have to use that to somehow stimulate growth, stimulate innovation, stimulate some kind of work.